Good morning. My name is Erica. I'm a yoga instructor in Austin, Texas. This is part 1 of my Yoga for Weight Loss series, morning edition. So this is going to be morning yoga for energy and weight loss. All right, so go ahead and favorite this video. Come back to it as many times as you want. Let's get started standing at the top of your mat. So bring your feet together. Bring the big toe ball mounds of your feet to touch, and then your heels are either touching or 1 inch apart. Make sure your toes are spread out on the mat as far as you can get them, and start to root down through all 4 corners of your feet. So that's inside, outside, and outside. Lift up on your kneecaps, activate your thighs. Give your tailbone a little bit of a tuck, so you're tucking your pelvis kind of under a little bit. This activates the front of your body. Bring the tips of your hips closer to the bottoms of your rib cage. Keep your core really strong, but a little bit relaxed as well. So we're working into mountain pose here. Arms are by your sides, palms facing forwards. Take your shoulders up towards your ears, and then relax them back and down your spine so you have a nice open heart, open chest. Keep it like this for the entire practice. At the same time, keep your bottom ribs as closed as you can. All right, from here, draw the sides of your neck back. Try to think about a straight line from the very bottom of your tailbone all the way up through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your next breath in, reach your arms out and up. Touch your palms above your head. Maybe look up between your palms, stretch back an inch or 2, and then exhale, dive forward, fold. Relax all the way down. Bend your knees as much as you need to get all of your fingertips on the ground. So for some of you that might be really bent, and then other people can maybe straighten their legs a little bit more. Make sure your head is relaxed so that your spine is completely relaxed. Send your breath into the very base of your tailbone, into the very base of your spine. Keep a little soft bend in your knees. On your next inhale, all fingertips on the ground, flatten your back and pull your heart forward. So this is what we call a half lift. So think about reaching your tailbone really far back and then the top of your head really far forward. Your neck is long, so you're not crunching your neck up or down. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Last inhale here. And then exhale, relax, forward fold. So let's do that one more time. Inhale, fingertips on the ground, long spine, draw your heart forward, and exhale, fold. All right, on your next inhale, bend your knees a little bit, reach your arms all the way up and out, touch your palms together above your head, and exhale, hands to the center of your chest, namaste, prayer position, right? So press your sternum, your rib cage into your thumbnails. Press your hands into each other gently so that maybe you work towards a straight line between your elbows. Feel your shoulder blades come back together behind you. Give your tailbone a little bit of a tuck, long spine. We're going to walk through some sun salutations, and then we're going to take a few variations. Sun salutations are a really nice way to build up your energy and build up a little bit of heat and wake you up in the morning. So find your strong mountain pose here, and let me know, what is your morning routine? Do you drink a lot of coffee? Do you hit the snooze button 40 times before you get up? Myself, I'm a huge coffee fan. I drink about 3 cups of coffee in the morning. Some say that's good, some don't. Anyway, let me know what you think. All right, take a deep inhale, reach your arms out and up, touch your palms above your head, and on your exhale, slowly, gently dive forward. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. On your inhale, half lift, fingertips on the ground, top of your head forward, and then on your exhale, fold. This time plant your palms shoulder width distance apart and step your feet back into plank position. Okay, so holding plank for a minute, you're going to make sure that your index fingers are parallel to the outside edges of your mat, or parallel to each other. So ideally you would have a mat. If you don't have one, it's okay. You can practice without a mat. Press your weight into all parts of your hands, not just the heels of your hands. And now send your heels towards the back of the room, reach the backs of your knees up, and at the same time, tuck your tailbone in here. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. So you've got a long, straight board here. If you ever need to take your knees down for modified plank, it's not a problem. You still get the same kind of activation. All right, let's take one more inhale here, neck long. And then on your exhale, lower your knees and slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Make sure your elbows are tracking alongside your rib cage, not pointing out to the sides. When you get to the bottom, untuck your toes, press the tops of your feet into the mat, Try to even get the pinky toenails pressing into the mat, so much that your kneecaps lift up. Keep your hands under your shoulders, and then inhale and just gently lift your chest. This is baby cobra. So from here, stay here. You've got a little weight in your hands, but not a lot, because most of what's holding you up is your back muscles, right? So squeeze your elbows towards each other, and then try to act like you're pushing your chest forward. This is a really nice, energizing morning pose. At the same time, press your pelvis into the ground to keep your lower back long. One more inhale like this, and then exhale, release. Bring your chin to the mat, tuck your toes, and you have an option here to raise your torso into modified plank with your knees down, or you can take the more advanced option, which would be lifting up your kneecaps and raising all the way back up into plank pose. Take one inhale here, and on your exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. So downward facing dog is kind of like an active relaxation. This is an inverted V shape. From here, you're going to make sure your head is relaxed, reach your heels down towards the mat, and then reach the backs of your knees behind you. Sit your hips up towards the ceiling, so you're almost like you're opening your hips up towards the sky. Your chest is relaxed, and then press more into your hands to bring your heart closer to your thighs. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. When you're ready, press into your hands, keep your arms straight, look forward, bend your knees, hover them a little bit off the ground, and then step all the way up to the front of your mat, back into a forward fold. Relax your head. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up, reach your arms out and up, touch your palms together, make your movements as big as you can, and then exhale, bring your hands to prayer, namaste. That was a sun salutation. We're going to speed it up just a little bit, one breath per movement. So if you ever need to take a break, feel free to do so. Otherwise, let's speed it up. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms up and out. Touch your palms together above your head. Press your palms into each other. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Relax your head. Inhale, hands on the ground. Half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, and step your feet back to plank pose. Get your alignment set. Take an inhale, get really strong, and then exhale, come all the way down to your mat. Use your knees or not. Make sure your elbows are squeezing towards your rib cage. Press the tops of your feet into your mat. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulders down, neck long, and then exhale, release baby cobra. On an inhale, use your knees or not. Work your way back up into plank pose. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Hips lead you up and back. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bend your knees, look forward, and then step or lightly hop all the way up to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way out and up. Be as tall as you can, but reach your tailbone down. Exhale, hands to the center of your chest. Namaste. Grab your second cup of coffee. All right, so we're going to go through that again, and I'm going to add in a couple of variations. Ready? Inhale, arms out and up. Touch your palms together. Get really long. Exhale, dive forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your palms. This time, step back to plank and lower only halfway down on an exhale, chaturanga. So notice my alignment. My shoulders are not coming below my elbows. I'm still pressing into my hands. My tailbone is still tucked. This is a very challenging pose, so take it as you can. On your inhale, press the tops of your feet down and lift up your chest into upward facing dog. So your option is cobra or upward facing dog. Upward facing dog is kind of like cobra on steroids. It's a little bit stronger. All right, last inhale here. Push your chest forward, roll your shoulders back, and then exhale, lift your hips up, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. So starting to make this a little bit more active. Bend your knees, look forward, and then step or hop all the way to the front. Hands on the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way out and up. And this time, exhale, come all the way back down. Swan dive. Big, strong movements. Inhale, half lift, top of your head forward. Exhale, fold, plant your palms. This time step back or hop straight back to chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, bend your knees deeply, look forward, press the ground away with your hands, and then exhale, step or hop all the way up to the front of your mat. Relax your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Okay, inhale, come all the way out and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. So starting a different variation of sun salutations. All right, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to favorite this video so you can come back as many times as you need when it gets too easy. For my parts 2 and 3 of the Yoga for Weight Loss routine, subscribe to Psyche Truth to see all of my future videos and all of the other great stuff they have to offer. And that's it. See you on the mat.